Well, Knights fans, we are back for episode 8, UCF Fast Cast. Myles, Jaden. We have a extra special guest today.
Man, Hall of Famer.
UCF Hall of Famer, 11-year vet, Latavius Murray.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What's going on, man? Happy to be here. Latavius Murray, UCF alum, proud Knight, man. So happy to be here.
Quick question. I mean, you know, we're two running backs and everything. How do you play 11 years in the league? You know what I mean? That's as a running back. You take a lot of hits and everything like that. I mean, constantly getting beat up. I mean, you know, you get beat up at the bottom of the pile too. So how do you just last that long?
Man, just took care of my body. I wasn't, you know, I can honestly say I was never the fastest. Probably not fast like y'all or, you know, the strongest, the quickest, the best. Nah, I wasn't.
Really?
I'm saying in general, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't always the best running back or the best athlete, but I always took care of my body and I was always available. And so when a coach can rely on you or when you're available, you know, that keep you around longer than the guy that's always getting hurt. So that's how I was able to do it. You know, I was good. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying. But I'm saying I wasn't the best, but I was really good, if not one of the best, at keeping my body right. Yeah.
So you played on how many NFL teams?
6.
The only ones the two I remember is the Saints.
Yep.
And the Bills.
The Bills. Yeah.
Out of those two are the only ones I remember. Out of all the teams you played on, what was your favorite time, your favorite city to be in, your favorite if you got to think back to I guess you could say the glory days of your career.
Yeah.
What was your favorite place to be at?
So yeah, it's like when y'all get to the NFL and y'all play, maybe it's for one team, or if you play for a few different teams, that's going to be the question you get asked a lot. So I think it depends like what you're asking. If you're talking city, that's a different question than someone put it like, what do you most enjoy when you run out of the tunnel? What fan base is you excited to run out in front of? Like all them things are different. So city, I love New Orleans, love the food. Love the culture. But like, let's say fans and running out in front of, it was probably going back to Buffalo, which is close to where I grew up. And, you know, I grew up 2 hours down the road. So to be able to, you know, kind of go back home in a sense and run out in front of them people and that fan base was everything.
I'm already knowing. What was it like playing in the Dome, man?
The Dome is everything. I mean, you get good weather all the time.
Yeah,
and then for me, turf, I felt like I played really good on turf. I'm faster, you know, on turf.
You like turf better than grass?
I was just faster on turf.
Okay,
I'm going to be honest.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
I feel you.
I was faster on turf. So, playing in a Dome, you know, you kind of knew what you was getting. So, weather and all that, especially for a running back, for us, we able to just really kind of play ball, right? We ain't got to worry about the elements. We could just go out there and do our thing.
Yes, sir.
What drew you to UCF? Because, you know, nowadays the visits and all that is totally different from what it was back then. So what you had to actually like where you were. So what drew you to UCF?
Yeah, for sure. That's a good question. And it's a good point. Good point in terms of, like, it was about football or it was about where you was going to go.
For sure.
For me, it was about, like, the opportunity. Like, I came from a small area, small high school. So, like, I wanted to, like, I would say I helped put my high school on a map. I wanted to continue to try to do that in a way. I'm the guy that's going to go pick up basketball. If you got 10 players out there, give me the 4 other sorriest so I could be the reason we win. Like, that's me in a sense. But no different, like, coming to UCF, it was a place that needed to build tradition. It wasn't like the other schools. It was very young, kind of still how it is now, but even younger back then. So I wanted to be a part of that, like putting the school on the map. I wanted to be a part of that.
I mean, you had the opportunity to leave and go to Syracuse or something like that and everything like that, and you ended up staying around. Like, what made you stay around? Was it exactly what you just said and just, like, wanting to keep building on that tradition and legacy and everything?
Yeah, it was. And I was, for me at that time, I had got hurt and injured. I tore my ACL. So, you know, I was homesick, young, ready to go back. So, you know, thank God, really, that I was able to come back, and Coach O'Leary welcomed me back, because that was just a point in my life that could have really went the other way. So to overcome that adversity, get accepted back, and finish, that probably changed my life, really.
What did you go through mentally? How did you mentally bounce back from that injury and everything like that? Because I mean ACL, that's a big deal and everything. It's not just a little high ankle sprain or, you know what I'm saying, little shoulder sprain or something like that. So
yeah, it was tough. Injuries is a severe injury too is even the small ones, it's all mental. And so I think when you can overcome the mental part of it, I can't run the same. I'm not strong right now. It's weak. It's hurting. When you're able to overcome that, then I think that's when you really lock in and get better or recover. Yeah. So I think that was it for me, was when I had that injury, I really had to lock in mentally to realize okay, yeah, it's going to suck right now and everything I'm going through is terrible, but when I'm done, I'm going to be even better. And I was faster. I was stronger because I really locked in. I felt like I learned how to run again. You kind of get a chance to start over.
I feel you.
So what were one of your, everyone talks about, all the good stuff and whatnot. What were one of your failures, I guess you could say, while being in the NFL, whether it was public, where it was just something personal? Yeah. What was one of those things, I guess you could just keep it football-wise. Yeah. What was one of those things that happened that was I guess you could classify as a failure and you learned from it and it made you better?
Yeah. That's good. Probably my first year I had to go through another injury and, I'm feeling good. I got drafted my first year and, excited about an opportunity, and then boom, I had to get surgery again. And so, being the guy that's dang, man, he hurt. He just got here. He just got drafted. I hate being that. That was another reason I hated being hurt, because I probably hate how that feels. And when you see the guy that's always injured and it's just man, something always wrong with him. I hate. So, so mentally that was very frustrating, but again, it motivated me to, make sure I figured out what was going on, took care of my body. And then at that point, I never missed the season.
Would you say, obviously you went to the NFL, so you love football, but would you say, because I know me last year, that was my first ever time getting hurt, an injury where I had to miss games. And I know for me personally, it made me in a way, I liked football a little bit more.
That's real.
So when you got, did that make you just damn, I really love this thing, and I'm gonna do anything in my ability to never have this feeling again, whether it's getting hurt, whether it's losing the game, anything.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So we got to sacrifice a lot, for our bodies, sacrifice a lot to play the game, and so I think that's really what separates. I'll tell you right now, Eric, any of these guys who's been around and seen it from the beginning. When I came to UCF, I was a 3-star. There was others, maybe been 4 stars, whatever. And so in y'all case, I would even say, again, I wasn't always the best player or the one that he'll probably go to the NFL or whatever. I was never that guy, but through work, through commitment, if you sacrifice more than somebody else, everybody gonna look back and be damn, that man Myles, man Jaden really put in the work. That's just what it is. It's what are you willing to sacrifice, do different from everybody else? And the people that they thought was gonna go and make it aren't the people that, end up making it. But it's through sacrifice, it's through loving the game more and doing stuff differently. And that's really been the story for me. I think it's a lot of people that just probably didn't expect me to go to the NFL, let alone play 11 years. But I was just willing to sacrifice a little more, and that's really all it's about.
Yeah, facts. Oh, dang, I had a question. I just lost it. Oh, routine. Was there any routine that you had going into games or even going into practice? Or even some routines that you still do now, whether it's playing a certain song, music, that's maybe getting up, doing some jumping jacks or something that,
Yeah, I'd probably say the first time I really started kind of maybe somewhat developing a routine was my senior year, going to my senior year here. And for whatever reason, I just found myself at the end of practice or later on in the evening, if we had practice or whatever, doing some type of recovery, rolling out, rehab or something like that. So And that's even one of the things I like when I was around Drew Brees. You realized he finished in the weight room every day or something. He said he always did something in the weight room. It didn't matter what, but he was gonna finish his day in the weight room. So yeah, like rolling out massages or in the evening after school and class and all that, come back here, get in a cold tub. Like I do it all. Like literally, I do it all. And your body. When man, I was sore out there today. Why? Or I felt good. Okay, why? Like really paying attention to your body, and you'll kind of learn and develop what you need over the course of your career.
So you touched on Drew Brees.
Shout out Drew Brees, man. Shout out Drew Brees. I missed that, man.
That was a light flex. Nah, it wasn't. It was my teammate.
So you played with one of the, I guess you could say,
some people call him the GOAT.
Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback greats, Blake Bortles.
Oh,
what are one of your college stories that you have that can be said?
Yeah, I know
about Blake, because I remember him. I'm from Jacksonville, so I went up to all his camps.
Yeah.
My grandma's been a season ticket holder for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
So what are one of your stories about Blake?
Yeah, that can be said.
Yeah, that can be said.
I think it's so crazy. Like, I think that's another point to make. Like when Blake, he was from Oviedo, and I never forget when we was in the spring. It would just pop by because I think he had already committed and knew he was coming, and he would just kind of pop in and watch us throw routes on air or do 7-on-7. But like Jeff Godfrey was starting at the time, who was, highly talented from Miami, and Blake kind of just, sat back and did what he was supposed to do. At a point in time on scout team, because I was hurt, it was me, Blake, J.J. Warren, Brashad Perriman. You talking about
the scout team?
That's what I'm saying. So
the scout team?
That's what I'm saying. So like that was on the scout team. So I would just say, like, man, to see like him just really lock in and go from, what maybe thought was, hey, I got 2 more years left, to them having that season that year and beating Baylor, and then now I'm the 3rd overall, draft pick. Like, I guess just seeing that up front really kind of described just the player he was, naturally talented and gifted. And I just, again, just the fact that, he was kind of the best kept secret up until that point in that year. But man, that's my brother too, man. I spent a lot of time off the field, hanging out, a lot of time, still close. So he the boat. He the boat.
You guys got your first ranked bowl win over Georgia.
Yep.
How does that? I know for me, freshman year, I was on that Cincinnati team, and that's like a season I'll never forget. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's kind of the same with you. You probably have more than just one season, but what's one thing that you'll just never forget about that season, whether it was beating them or just anything that the fans don't know?
Yeah, for sure. It was that season. That season was special, but it made it special beating Georgia. For one, winning our first bowl game in school history, ranked for the first time in school history, and then beating Georgia, right? We talking like a SEC team, powerhouse, all those things. It's and then again, that's what I came to UCF for. Yeah. I want to be that's exactly, so for all that to come full circle, it's like, this is why we here. You know what I mean? This is exactly why we here. Our first, that's what I wanted to be a part of.
That's respectable.
So we were kids, obviously, when
some people don't say that, because someone was like, I graduated high school then, or like I wasn't born then. I'm just like, come on, man. Just
what was one of your best games here at UCF? How many touchdowns did you score? What'd you eat that morning?
Best games.
Anything.
I think my best game was it was versus Tulane. Mm-hmm. In the Superdome, because that was when they were playing in the Superdome. It was 2010 season, I think. I think that was my best game, and I felt like I either had, 2 or 3 touchdowns, maybe for I felt like 160 or something like that. I kind of went in, and I think we was blowing them out, so I ain't even play the whole game.
11 carries for 146 yards.
Okay.
Boy, cooking.
0-1.
They was feeding you.
No, man.
I knew I was. Yeah, I was
13 yards a kid.
I remember I was getting to it that
man
game.
playing Road to Glory.
That's real.
Yeah, I was getting to it that game. Yeah, we had 61 points.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I knew we was dusting them and only had a few carries. Just when it's just everything opening up.
Yeah,
man.
So I never forget that.
And
it was in an NFL.
Oh yeah, you definitely
got
got to turn up.
You know what I mean?
Definitely got to play a little
I
bit.
said, oh my God,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
This where they play? Yeah. Yep.
That's real.
Yeah.
How's life like going on to not being an athlete anymore or professional athlete?
Yeah,
I should say.
It's good. It's good now. But it was tough. Like I gotta be honest. I played since I was, 5th grade, 3rd grade. So, to do something for so long and then, to be like, hey, this is it. It's over. It was tough at first, but there's so much that I would say, man, I set myself up to be able to do. I got kids. I got a wife. I got, businesses and things that I'm a part of, a foundation that made the transition a lot easier. So, so just enjoying the freedom now, man, because, again, it's such a commitment.
Man, so much time.
So much time. Y'all know y'all in it right now, man. And so I would say stay in it, man, and stay down, even though because you'll get to a point where I'm very, very fortunate and I'm blessed, though, now that I can kind of do whatever and have fun. But it took staying down, man.
When did you know? Time. When did you know it was just time to hang it up?
That's a good question. Facts.
What happened? You like,
you know what it was?
Last one.
Being real. It was during the off season. I knew that I couldn't. Like it takes a certain in the NFL. You don't have spring like kind of training and people telling you what.
That's on your own, huh?
It's on your own. So I knew that I wasn't able to give the same type of off season that I'm usually able to get. Up early, out here grinding, like with Gabe and all that, like I wasn't able to do it because now I got kids. My kids got to do things. I want to do things with them. I want to do things with, my wife. I want to hang out. I want to travel. So when I realized I wasn't able to put the same type of off-season work into it, grind, then I knew I would be cheating myself.
Yeah.
If I can't put that work in, I can't go out there and be like, hey, sign me. I'm the best.
Facts.
You
can't cheat your family either.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Would you say like your competitiveness and like you being an athlete helps you like one up people who are like in the regular workforce? Because like we have like athletes have like a certain
for sure.
You know what I'm trying to say about them. So would you say that kind of helps you?
It does. Like I'm super competitive and sometimes it ain't good, but it definitely is. It's made me who I am. It's helped me play 11 years in the league, and it's definitely what keeps me going outside of the things that I'm in, like my foundation and, how I run that and, the mentality that I bring to, leading the other things that I'm doing outside of ball. So the competitive never go away. It just now I'm channeling that in the things that I'm doing off the field.
Yeah.
So what do you do now? Like, do you have like goals that you're still trying to reach and everything?
For sure. Like yeah. So I'm the president of a foundation back home.
What's it called?
Building a community center. It's called John Diaz Community Center.
Okay.
And then I'm coaching. I'm coaching running backs at Titusville High.
Really?
Yeah.
So
So
you're gonna have to check you out.
yeah,
Check
man.
your
Y'all
guys
gotta
out, man.
pull up. We got our next game Friday. Next Friday, and then
Y'all already started
we
playing
play
games?
every Friday. Next Friday.
Oh wow.
Our first
Okay.
They're
game.
back in high school's back in school's back in?
School start Monday.
Whoa.
Yeah. Down here, school start Monday in August. Up north, where I'm from, school started in September. So
Yeah, ours
here in
is
Florida.
like in Texas. It's like closer to the end of August, like
Yeah.
early September.
so yeah, school start Monday for my kids.
That's crazy.
So y'all pull up, man. So yeah, I'm coaching running backs, and then I'm trying to I'm looking into an ice cream shop. So
Oh, that's smooth.
yeah, I'm looking into
Big ice cream guy.
Big
either
ice cream.
either franchising or open up my own spot. So y'all stay tuned.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Yeah, I'm a cookie
Okay.
dough guy. What about y'all?
I ain't gonna lie. I say cookies and cream.
Okay.
But
Okay.
cookie dough is smooth though. I like
I'm a
Cookies and
mint-
cream might be my second.
I'm
for
a
sure.
mint chocolate chip guy.
Mint chocolate chip?
I'm basic, man.
Basic?
I'm basic, man.
I feel it.
So if usually if there were like players and stuff, we'd ask them NIL deal and all that. You're a grown man.
You said what?
We'd ask them what's their favorite NIL deal or whatever, right?
Oh.
If you were in college,
yep,
how much money you think you would have made off NIL?
Man, I'm dying to know because I want to go see if I got some eligibility. The way y'all getting paid now, I don't know. I asked this the other day.
Like, you look at the Reggie Bushes and like all these crazy, like Tavon Austin.
Oh my goodness,
Tavon Reggie would have. He could have retired off of NIL alone.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just try to think about me playing back, now today. For one, even like staying right. I stayed here all 5 years. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna be honest. It comes down to who approaches you too. Man. So let alone forget like how I'm feeling in my situation and I ain't getting no playing time. Now I'm assuming there's schools that's like, hey, you don't like it over there. I got whatever for you over here.
I'm gonna hit you on the side.
You know what I mean? So I didn't have to deal with that, but I can't imagine now for y'all how hard that is or how tempting that might be.
Yeah.
So, but like you said, it's all about like building legacy and like wanting to establish something within a program and everything like that. And so it's like you can't always take that cheese, man.
Nah, for real.
The grass ain't always greener and everything.
For real. I mean, you think about RJ right now is what, number 1 or 2, right? 1 or 2.
He can get some burn, right?
No, most definitely.
But I'm just saying, in terms of UCF history, you could put them up 1 or 2 with him and Kevin, and a lot of that obviously has to be with being in one place for some time, man. Like even in the college or the NFL, the pro level, like I played for a lot of different teams, but I do respect the guys who are legends, for that team, right? You think of the Saints and Drew Brees, that's all you think about, right?
Yeah.
Like. You think of me, AP, I think of the Vikings. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So there's something to be said about that, man, that I do and would preach to, you guys or even the young guys, man. Don't be so tempted to leave, man, when you can establish yourself in one place with one fan base, man. That's special. And they love you forever.
Facts.
They do.
Facts.
Yeah.
Well, nice, fans. That's a wrap on this episode, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
No, we appreciate you, man. You did a great job, man.
Yeah, man.
We'll be back soon, man. We out.